Jacksonville falls 64-55 to Pitt here on the road, joined by head coach Jordan Mincy. His appearance presented by Varsity Financial Services. Coach, that kind of middle part of that second half is where this game felt like it really turned. How did you see it? What were they able to kind of get going on both ends of the floor to really stymie the Dolphins?
You know what? When you're on the road, especially versus a high major opponent or any opponent, you gotta be mentally tough. And so, I thought we had a couple situations, couple plays that didn't go in our favor, and we didn't have the emotional intelligence that we often talk about, being able to handle those plays. I think we let our body language start to kind of dictate who we were and how we wanted to play. And you kind of saw the result. And, just talking as a staff, the one thing that doesn't really falter with us is our defense. And, that's our identity. And I feel like tonight our defense, it took a step back. And a lot of that has to do with us not making shots. And that's what we constantly preach to our guys. And so we had to continue just to progress in the right direction and continue to be focused on the things that allow us to win, give us opportunity to win. When
things were working, kind of the latter part of that first half, the start of the second half, first 5 minutes or so, did you see your team really kind of hitting things on both ends?
You know what? I thought our ball movement was good. I thought our energy was good. And overall, I just thought we had a certain level of connectivity. And we always talk about being connected 1 through 14. And all of our guys understanding, the mission, understanding what our goal is and execution. And so for us, I think we had spurts where we talk about in those 4-minute segments, just making sure that we execute offensively, and then defensively, we're all aligned and we're heavy in the gaps. And so for us to be getting driven, straight line driven from the perimeter, that's something that we preach from day one, and we don't allow that. And so as you saw there, especially later in the second half, we allowed to kind of have breakdowns defensively, especially going one-on-one.
Well, you had 4 of these kind of bigger environment games now under your team's belt. What do you think your group has kind of gathered? What have you all as a coaching staff learned about how your team can handle themselves in this type of environment?
I think the level of competition, especially from the standpoint of post players, front court players, it allows for our guys to be able to, have a certain level of confidence and know that they can play against anybody in the country. And so being able to have that experience early, I think it will pay its dividends, especially, 1 or 2 games prior to heading into conference play. But like I said, our guys, they should have a level of confidence. They shouldn't have any fear. And we talk about in our program, just playing with confidence, relentless confidence. And so just going forward, we got to continue, like I said, to go in the right direction and have that level of confidence on both ends of the floor.
Well, Coach, thanks for the time as always, and look forward to getting a little bit of rest and then getting right back to it.
Absolutely. Happy holidays, everybody back home, and I appreciate you. Thank you.